I mean, you say Israel will take full advantage. I mean, I think I'd say that Israel has no choice but to correct. Yeah, but to correct, in a sense, what's been, in a sense, the naivety of the last 15 years, which was to assume that Hamas was a kleptocracy that was run by corrupt individuals who wanted to keep a permanent state of conflict in place for the sole reason of enriching themselves. So that's obviously not so. We should have taken their rhetoric more seriously. And when they talked about wiping Jews off the face of the earth, that's exactly what they're planning to do, right? Yeah, and it will be interpreted not just by friends of the Palestinians, but by the world's media as Israel's aggression, no doubt. I mean, I watched Al Jazeera's coverage on the Tuesday following the massacres on the Saturday, so 4 days after the massacres, and the details of the massacres were still coming out, the horrible discovery of beheaded babies and so forth in that kibbutz. But Al Jazeera headline was the number of Palestinians have been killed, pictures taken outside a Palestinian hospital, quite moving pictures on the face of it, although we know the capacity of the Palestinians to create fake images, but this looked genuine. That was their entire focus, and that's just 4 days after the atrocity. So I think you're right. Things can only deteriorate from here.
Well, that's true, and we'll get used to more of it, because what we'll find that the Hamas will do is they'll use their own people as human shields, and there's nothing unusual about this in terms of aggressors towards Israel. They will store military equipment and weapons in mosques. They will launch missiles from residential areas. They will launch missiles next door to childcare centres, and Israel will have no choice but to retaliate, and there will be necessarily, to use the euphemism, collateral damage. There will be innocent civilian deaths, and that is all totally deliberate and engineered by Hamas to generate global condemnation of Israel, to try to sort of cool the hand of the Israeli government in going in and completely destroying Hamas. I don't think this time it's going to work, but that will be the tactic. Hamas will not hesitate for 1 second to use its own people as human shields.